So guys, welcome to another episode of Rehab Nightmares. This is where we walk through deals or rehabs that have just gone horribly wrong, right? And I do this so that you can learn from other people's mistakes. This is the easiest way to learn, which is to just watch other people fail. We'll have a little bit of fun, but we're not watching them to fail to make fun of them. We want to learn from these mistakes. What went wrong? How can we avoid it in the future? And what can we learn from others' experiences so that we don't have to go through it? Once again, if you like this type of content, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. And when you subscribe, leave a comment that says I subscribed in the comment section. And for everybody who does that, I'm going to send you free access to one of my trainings that will teach you how to acquire properties for pennies on the dollar all across the country, right? You don't want to miss out on that free offer. So without further ado, let's get it on.
Here's David Richardson with the renovation successes and the DIY disasters, including one example so bad, experts say it's the worst they've ever seen.
When they say it's the worst they've ever seen, I always get excited because it's like I've seen so many deals, so I always want to see like what's the worst somebody else has ever seen.
This will be for the best of our household and our family and our relationship to, have a nice place to live in and to come home to and to enjoy.
Different state, same problem, renovations gone wrong.
Doing the kitchen up, doing the bathroom, adding...
Whoa, like right here, we're looking at duct tape. Like somebody just did the job and just duct tape some of the corners, the corner beads onto the sheetrock. I mean, this just looks crazy.
Another bathroom.
I haven't seen that before.
Laundry, and then a couple of openings.
Isabel and Jerry McGinley wanted a fairly standard renovation on
They got leftover materials. I mean, some of these rooms are just still studded out.
their Adelaide home. They hired a builder to do the work for $35,000. It was meant to be finished by Christmas. It's still...
Whoa. So they paid somebody $35K and they gave them some type of a deadline, a Christmas deadline. It looks like the contractor had the best Christmas.
A renovation disaster.
We've paid him probably around $65,000 to be finished by Christmas.
Whoa. So, look, they started off by saying, look, we paid $35,000 to do this deal. And they got worked up to like $65K. And this happens all the time. The learning lesson is called like the show work. So what'll happen is somebody will come into your property, they'll do some type of show work and try to get ahead of the draw request, and then keep coming back to you saying, look, it's more work than expected. We're going to have to mark this up a bit. The materials went up, XYZ happened. And before you know it, you're like double the budget and they have all of the money and the work is still not done. And this happens because a lot of people don't have experience with the normal flow of real estate and how things are supposed to go. So they're just kind of like in on the money and hoping for the best. So if you ever feel like you're in a deal and you're hoping for the best, something's probably going like horribly wrong.
He started in every room and has finished none of them, basically.
The McGinleys have joined a growing number of home renovators.
If you missed that, he said they started in every room and they finished none of them. That's also something that you'll see that's very common is people just start doing all this work and they'll do work in all rooms but finish nothing, or on all levels of the property and finish nothing. How your job should go is everything should be finished from room to room, from stage to stage. Like if I'm working on the second floor of a building and then going down to the first floor, I want to finish the top floor. And then when we're done, then we'll come down. Once we're done up there, nobody's going back up there. You want to try to close off areas and finish things that are started. You don't want your contractor all over the place doing everything at once because it's an easy way to never finish anything.
By bad builders or dreams far exceeding their budgets.
The biggest trap for most people is it takes twice the amount of time, it takes twice the amount of budget, and the quality is not very good. And so they think it's as easy as the TV shows say. It's as easy as the magazines, but it's not. It's a lot tougher.
Yeah, it's a lot tougher. Don't watch HGTV and think you're just going to run out and do a full gut rehab. You're not. It's a lot tougher than that. There are a lot of things that can go wrong. And you really do need mentorship. You need somebody watching over your shoulder who's done a bunch of deals, who can spot these things before they get out of control and get you back on top of the deal.
David Hallett from Archicentre has seen home renovators cut corners to save money, just creating a future disaster.
Well, we inspect a lot of homes, of course, for home buyers, and we find illegal building work of some sort or another at about 25 to 30% of the homes we inspect.
25 to 30% of the homes they inspect, and they appear to be some type of national inspector, right? 25 to 30% of the homes they inspect, they're finding like illegal work or work that's just not up to code. So that lets you know the rate of how quickly you can run into bad contractors. If these guys are pros and they're seeing probably hundreds, maybe thousands of houses a year, and 30% of them have bad work done, that means the likelihood is high. So you really have to have your guard up at all times and try to find good crews and stick with them.
One big trap people fall into.
Paying too much and not getting the job done right.
From our experts, these basic tips on renovations that do make money.
Right,
don't overspend on the property, find a good building team and then keep them. Stay in for the long haul when the market is soft and start slowly.
I guess the main thing is don't bite off more than you can chew. Do it very, very slowly, and each time then just try something different and build up from there.
That's good advice. And that's pretty much that. Like, that's the best advice that you can have, is to start off slowly, don't build up too quickly, and just keep going, right? Get a good crew, do a couple of deals, keep going, and just you'll make it happen over the long term. You don't have to get this done overnight, but once you build this skill set and you're able to rehab properties and build crews successfully and manage the crews, you'll see how the work is supposed to be done, how good work goes, and then you won't be able to get burned by bad contractors, right? There are a lot of shortcuts that I break out in my 100 Keys Masterclass and my mentorship program for my VIP students, where we protect you from running into these pitfalls and these different situations and getting burned. So if you're interested in that, make sure you click the link below. I'm sure it's somewhere around this video, right? It's not going to be hard to find. Click the link and you can learn more about our mentorship program and how you can get started with that. But I love doing these videos for you guys. One, it's crazy to react to this stuff and kind of see what's going on other people's rehab projects. I've certainly learned from the School of Hard Knocks. I had a contractor run off with thousands of dollars. So I went through something like this. I wasn't quite as distraught, but I went through something like this, and it ended badly, right? But I learned a valuable lesson that I try to give to all of you. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Hopefully this helped. Once again, if you like it, make sure you leave a comment, subscribe, and get access to that free content, that free training that's going to show you how to grab properties all across the country. See you guys next time. Let's get it.
Lots of dough, lots of dough, lots of dough. Leave that dough. Lots of dough, lots of dough, lots of dough. Leave that dough. Lots of dough, lots of dough, lots of dough. Leave that dough. Lots of dough. You won't believe that dough. I got lots of dough, lots of dough. You won't believe that dough. I got lots of dough, lots of dough. You won't believe that dough. I got lots of dough, lots of dough. You won't believe that dough. I got lots of dough, lots of dough. You won't believe that. I got lots of dough, lots of dough. You won't believe that dough. Grab a rack, stack it up, yup. Let's play tic-tac-toe. Picture that when I'm in the rows and I pick up hoes. Money talk.